Well, we're getting a lot of reaction to this story, the use of Tylenol and whether there's any sort of link to pregnancy. There are many families across the country that have autism in their families. That connection is already having ripple effects as well. CTV's Adrian Ghobrial spoke to some of those families being affected.
Todd, Canadians we spoke with today believe the Trump administration is sensationalizing a potential cause of autism without robust proof, while casting a dark shadow over families across the country.
When young Luca was just 3 years old, his mother, Christina Kalura, received confirmation of what she already suspected.
My thought process automatically turned to not what he can't do, but what he can do.
The medical claim being made by the Trump administration has left her fuming.
I'm literally shaking as I'm talking about it because it's so scary to think that we're now going to be creating a stigma against moms.
What type of stigma do you believe a mother such as yourself could now be facing?
What did you do when you were pregnant to cause, and I can't even say it, cause your child to have autism?
Kalura isn't alone.
When I was pregnant with my daughter, who is on the spectrum, I didn't take any medication at that time, so there was no Tylenol in the mix, and she's autistic.
Alina Cameron's daughter, Fiona, is 10 years old. Cameron is the president of the Ontario Autism Coalition. She's also an epidemiologist.
There's been language coming out of the United States recently that is very troubling to the larger autism community here in Canada.
This study, released by the American Medical Association journal JAMA, investigated use of acetaminophen during pregnancy and children's risk of autism, ADHD, and intellectual disability among nearly 2.5 million children in Sweden. It found that acetaminophen use during pregnancy was not associated with children's risk of autism, ADHD, or intellectual disability in sibling-controlled analyses.
The overwhelming consensus is that Tylenol is safe during pregnancy. It is probably the safer alternative. Tylenol is probably safer than many of the other over-the-counter medications like Advil and ibuprofen.
For Kalura, she's trying to take the day's news from south of the border in stride.
Our main focus should be on the supports and the therapies and supporting our children of all needs and abilities.
Christina Kalura asked that we share this quote in hopes that it may help other Canadian families who are struggling on this day. She says, "Autism is a journey I never expected, though I sure do love my tour guide." Todd.
All right, CTV's Adrian Ghobrial with reaction to that story. Thanks, Adrian.